Hello and welcome to Whisky Whims with me, Stuart. Today is my 29th review and we're going to be looking at Sherry Bomb by Smokehead. It's a 48% ABV whisky, it's non-age stated and it doesn't state whether it's been chill filtered or it has added colouring, so we'll have to assume that it's got added colouring and it's been chill filtered. If you enjoyed the video, please do subscribe and hit the like button, and also if you've got any feedback, please do leave it in the comment section. So the bottle itself is it's darkened out, so they're obviously not selling it on the colouring alone, but it doesn't really look like, I mean there might be colouring in it, but it doesn't really look like there is colouring. However, they've not stated, so I'm not entirely sure. I like the tin, I like the layout of the bottle, and this is my first Smokehead whisky in my collection, and my girlfriend got me it for Christmas last year. So we'll get right down to the nose, the palate and the finish, and then we'll give a little read of the bottle, the box or the tin. So on the nose, now it's a sherried peated whisky, and there is a real kind of boxing match going on here between the sherry and the peat. Initially the nose is a heavy punch of peat. It carries some medicinal notes, TCP scents. There's some cocoa there and also a little saltiness. Other than that, you can probably tell it's over 46% on the nose. It's got a little nip to it, but nothing too aggressive. But other than those scents, that's mainly what's going on. The peat is quite overpowering. It does overthrow the other flavours or the other scents, but it's still a nice nose. I'm still enjoying it. The palate, so on the nose, the peat threw a haymaker and the sherry went onto the canvas. However, the sherry's now right back up on his feet and he's punched the peat back. Sorry I keep going on with the boxing analogy, but it's really like that. The sherry's so strong on the palate. Sherried peels, dark chocolate, but there's also a sweetness there and a spice, maybe black cracked pepper. Also, as it evolves, and yeah, it's becoming a lot more sweet, and I'm getting rum, raisins. Yeah, the sherry's really kind of hit back here, which is a contrast to the nose, because the nose was predominantly peat. A nice palate, nice and sweet. A little little hint of alcohol, being that 48%, but nothing that's going to put you off it. It's still quite soft and sweet on the palate, quite elegantly sweet on the palate, and that must be, I think it's done it all also sherry, so it must be coming from that that cask. It is quite sweet, and all also sherry is usually quite sticky. And onto the stickiness, the finish, it's medium to long, but it's thick and it's sticky. It's got a good mouthfeel. A spiciness is there. Once again, a sweetness. It's almost reminiscent of chili chocolate. It's sweet, but it's also got a little chili kick, a little kick. Yeah, it's not the most complex whisky. I mean, there is a contrast between the palate and the nose. Maybe it is complex, maybe that's not the right word. It's not full, I wouldn't say it's a full-bodied whisky. I'd say it's complex, but I wouldn't say it's full-bodied. But it's a nice whisky, especially as the nights and that are getting colder. It's a good whisky for these longer nights. It's warming. The peat and the sherry marry well, or tie well, real well together. yeah, they bond well together. I'd say this is a whiskey win, and I don't think it's that expensive. It says limited edition on the tin, but I'm pretty sure it's still available, and I definitely recommend this for a Christmas present and for the winter. It's a definite winter whiskey with the sherry and the peat. It's quite warming. So have a little look at the box, the tin, just to see what it says. Indulge your senses with a peaty smokehead that's been boldly blasted by Oloroso sherry casks, emerging full-bodied, fruity and fierce, spicy and smooth. A whiskey tastes more explosive than an Armada cannonball. Pretty descriptive, but I'd say it's a whiskey win. And it's definitely opened my eyes up to Smokehead, something I need to explore more because this is a good whiskey and for a good price. Whether it could have been better if it was age stated, possibly, but it doesn't taste too young. Maybe in the regions of 6 to 10-year-old possibly. I mean, it could be younger, but I think it's a well-rounded whiskey. So that's all I've got on that. Once again, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the content, please do subscribe. I've been Stuart, this has been Whiskey Whims. I'll see you later.